What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to Meditations. Appreciate you all for coming by. Like this video if you will, subscribe to the page, and swat that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my patrons, links in the description below. May you have many wives, those who support me on Patreon. So the other day, I was just chilling, right? In my hot tub. Yeah, I found it in the used marketplace. $200. The damn thing works. Nice, solid fiberglass frame and so forth. Or it's a wood frame, fiberglass tub. It's great. But I was just like hanging out in the tub, taking in the weather, taking in the night, looking up into the sky, considering the stars, etc. And I thought to myself, what the hell is this going on? It's like, what the fuck is this? Why am I here? You see what I'm saying? Do you guys ever think about that? Like, okay, so I'm stuck or something in this body. I seemingly have control over it. To a certain extent, but of course a lot of it, is it really in our control? We can be quite reactive, emotionally, and so forth, can't we? Let me know in the comments if you ever are. I was looking around, I was like, wow. Okay, so there's things that I perceive to be good and bad. And I started thinking about the good things. It's like, there's pleasure here, yes, to an extent. There's good feeling. There's relief. Rejuvenation and things like that, right? There are also bad things. Pain. Suffering. Death. Loss. Yeah. Some would even argue continually. And then I considered space. Not like outside space, but just space and shit, you know? Like, why the fuck am I here and you're right here and there's all this weird fucking bullshit going on? You see what I'm saying? Like, why are we all like these separate little entities or something? I was trying to grasp it. And then I considered time. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? So let me get this straight. So it's like moving forward or something. Yeah, and we're all, I don't know, is it going through us? It's happening, right? Yeah, I considered time. And how it seems that all things are subjected to it. It's like, okay, so we got these cycles of the day. I don't know, we got the cycles of the day. And we are all in decay. Just thoughts that I had, you know? And I thought, is this how it has to be? Why do I have to look around and seemingly know that all this will be gone? The loved ones, etc., get older and older every fucking minute. You see what I'm saying? And we get sick and we die. And our toil is over. On the bright side of things, I guess. But who could really say what the hell's on the other side of this facade? Can you? Can someone in the comments tell me what the hell's going on here? And then you got the tip of the spear when it comes to the advancements of science, technology, academia, the high minds, if you will. Right? And they're like, oh, Iceman, I can explain it to you easily. So about 4.5 billion years ago, something kind of formed. All right? And space, I don't know, it happened. Then there was rain. And there was this rock. All right, this is just a little tiny rock, but I mean... And it started to rain. And rain started hitting the fucking rock. God, man. Rain started hitting the fucking rock. And what you are spawned from that, you scum of the earth. Is that kind of what they said? I looked it up. Well, I mean, it changes every fucking decade or so. But, I mean, I looked it up some years ago, and yeah, that was like, you know, that's how existence came to be. As what these rulers and principalities, perhaps gods of this world, are telling us. Like, oh, yes, man, I can explain it to you. Okay, let me try to make this short. So basically, 4.5 billion years ago, I don't know, some shit happened out of nothing. It just kind of, it came to be, Iceman. And the rain started hitting the fucking rock. And a little fish or some shit spawned, Iceman. Yes, this is your long-lost relative. And it was just like a organic cusp of cells. Or a singular cell. And the fucking thing, it just started like doing this, like the energy or something. Like it tried to muster up energy. Right? And upon this mustering up of energy, Iceman, it grew legs. It grew legs. Alright. Or one fucking leg stuck out of it or something. Or a tail. Probably grew a tail. It just grew just a little tail coming out of there. Iceman, and this is your relative. You slime. And the fucking thing, I don't know, it swam, started swimming, there was water and shit. And it was, it replicated. Like another one came or something. Or split in half or something. It was like one of those frogs. Are some of those frogs, they can reproduce on their own? It was a fucking asexual frog or some shit. Yes. That is your grandfather. And it applies to all. And then they died and kept reproducing and died and kept reproducing, and some shit walked on land and land was formed and then it walked on. So that's the telling of things currently. You see what I'm saying? But I just can't help but wonder, it's like, we sure about this? The fuck is going on here? Okay. So that's where all this came from? Yeah, I can't help but wonder, man. Is there more to this than what meets the eye? I mean, there's all sorts of weird loopholes and shit you could go down with this, right? Like, oh yes, man, there is God. But then the other guy comes in, well, who made God? Then the other guy comes in there and goes, well, there's always been God. The Alpha and Omega, you're in some sort of thing where you can't really comprehend beyond. You're trapped by these walls. But there's the Most High God, beyond our comprehension, that perhaps made all the other ones, if they exist. But the fuck is going on here? Then it makes me wonder, well, wait a second, what if this wasn't going on? What if it was the world that I want? The body that I want? Would I be pleased with that? You guys know how it is where you set goals in life or something and you start achieving them. It's always just like right away you just want something else. You want something more. You want something better. It seems like an endless thing. Like with video games. We play the game, want a better game. Like I'm kind of into audio equipment. And you get the speaker, you get the power amp, you get the preamp, you get the little TV, you set up your home streaming service. You just want more and more and more and more and just continually thinking, what can I do to make this better? You know, what if we just were already there? The pinnacle of betterness. I just don't know if we might want to just implode or something. Perhaps we're not ready for it. And it makes me wonder what if we have to go through this shit? And then you got that one guy, what's his name? Is Alan Watts, I think is what his name was. He says something like, yeah, imagine this world that you imagine, a dream, blah, blah, blah. And he talked about like, you get bored. And you'd want to insert yourself in another dream where you could awaken again. Kind of like the spiritual journey. Like it's about the ascending is where the thriving and the, I don't know, that's what we like, right? That's the fun part. It's not being there, but it's getting there. And what if this is a slow process of getting there? I mean, do we really want to get there? Are we just going to get there and we're going to be like, oh yeah, I remember all the pain and suffering and this, that, and the third, and how my perception was that everything dies and goes away, and that's what helped me grow in character or something. I don't know. But it makes me consider how in the New and Old Testament, Jesus apparently said to the folks around him, did I not say to you that you are gods? Yeah. It kind of makes me wonder, are we gods? Is this some sort of hidden message in the Bible or something? And then it goes on about how, oh yeah, you're the bride of Christ. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to be a bride. I want to have brides. I want to go marry some guy. But oh no, I said, that's not what it means. It means, you know how like the bride marries the husband, this and that. Well, the whole church marries Jesus. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't really want to go marry some guy. You know? You're like, oh no, it's metaphors. Like, okay, but still, I mean, we're gonna go marry some dude? This is fucked up. But then it goes on about how, but we're one with Jesus. You're like, what? And then it goes on about how, oh yeah, Jesus is in all and through all things is where Jesus is. And I'm like, what? Okay. What about this fucking reality that I'm stuck in? But if we're one with Jesus, does that not mean we are like... Are we... You know what I'm saying? What does that mean for me or you? Or am I just a figment in your imagination? And you are the one that we're looking for. That's why you're watching this video. Yeah. Because you will be the, you will get all the brides. Because you are one with Jesus, and you know what that means. He's busy right now. He's in everything, all right? So you're the essence of that as well. Yeah. I don't know, man, but what do you guys think about that? Isn't that what it says? Do we have to sort of, in a way, awaken the God within? I mean, it's hard to know the depth of this shit or if it's even real. Like someone say, well, what's the context of that, Iceman? We say, well, okay, he was talking to the religious leaders of the day. He was talking to the those folks. What if they're the ones who are the gods or something, you know? Some sort of hidden synagogue of Satan or whatnot. But I just don't know if that's the case, because it also said that we were created in the image of God. Which some folks made some parallels with that, how, you know, you can like make an image of your hard drive and shit. This is fucking weird. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm curious what you guys have to say about this stuff in the comments below. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace be with you.